From the Detroit Free Press in the heart of the Motor City, it's Monday, September 14th. Here are today's top stories.
Presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. II. A new program is helping Michigan businesses learn about COVID-19 safety precautions. A couple dozen ambassadors will stop by businesses randomly to make sure they're following protocols. The Department of Labor and Opportunity and the Michigan Occupational Health Administration, or MIOSHA, are hosting the program. Sean Egan is the Michigan COVID-19 Workplace Director. He says public establishments like restaurants, bars, and gas stations are the focus of the program. The ambassadors will use an assessment to make sure businesses are following Michigan's orders along with federal guidelines. But no citations or penalties will be issued during the visit. Instead, the MIOSHA Ambassadors Program will guide businesses on any issues they find. Last week, gyms reopened across Lower Michigan, but the FitnessWorks gym in Detroit's New Center area shuttered its doors. Henry Ford Health System announced the building will be used to expand its physical therapy services, and members of the closed center gathered outside the building one last time on Friday. Hazel Mackerel Davenport was a manager at FitnessWorks. She talks about the impact of closing the gym.
It's going to be a monumental loss for this community, and especially senior citizens. They're all, wondering where they're going to go, what are they going to do.
The fitness center covered more than 41,000 square feet on 2 floors. Henry Ford Health System paid a Chicago-based firm called Midtown Health to operate the gym. The health system said it's working with the firm to find an alternative spot for FitnessWorks members. Over the weekend, Big Ten leaders learned of new coronavirus testing programs. The conference's subcommittee, made up of athletic directors and doctors, presented several rapid response antigen tests. 8 of the 14 Big Ten presidents will review the presentation. If approved, it could initiate another vote on starting the Big Ten football season. However, even if school presidents vote to resume sports, the teams won't be ready for at least another month. Here are your coronavirus numbers. The state reports 692 new cases of the coronavirus Saturday. A review of death certificates revealed an additional 14 deaths. Corrections made by the health department resulted in a net total of 13 deaths. In total, there are over 111,000 COVID-19 cases and over 6,500 deaths statewide. That's the latest. For more information on COVID-19 in Michigan, visit www.freep.com.
This is Phoebe Wall-Howard, a reporter at the Detroit Free Press. Mackinac Island is issuing an invitation to families this fall for the first time ever. The Grand Hotel and Mission Point Resort usually would be booked solid at this time of year when the leaves are changing in Michigan. But because of the pandemic, all the big conventions have been postponed. As a result, the hotels see this time of year as perfect for parents to work on the island and children to bring their laptops and do remote learning from the hotels. There's open space for social distancing, big conference rooms, and then afterward, acres and acres for bicycling and hiking. In fact, the state parks have created special lesson plans for historical tours on the island.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, and I'll look back, if we must, at the Detroit Lions. For 3 quarters on Sunday, it looked like the Lions would cruise to a season-opening victory over a division rival at Ford Field. But then the fourth quarter happened, and in that period, the Bears scored 21 unanswered points, and the Lions found a way to lose 27-23. Matthew Stafford threw for 297 yards and a touchdown, though it should have been 2. With under 10 seconds left, Stafford fired what should have been the game-winning score to rookie DeAndre Swift. But the running back, much like the Lions in the final period, couldn't hold on. And the climb is only uphill from here for Detroit, who now must travel to Green Bay next week. If they start 0-2, you may be able to write off another Lions football season before it even really starts.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Tad Davis. Hundreds of people in Michigan have died as a result of the coronavirus. But to us, they're more than a number. The Detroit Free Press is telling the stories of loved ones lost due to the coronavirus. If you have a family member who has died and you would like to share their story, we'd like to hear from you. To share your story, you can leave us a voicemail at 313-444-2760 or fill out the form at our website. See you tomorrow.